Bob Lamb. I'm here at Forest Hills Golf Course with a longtime friend and a great general manager and PGA professional, Keith Stoll, here at Forest Hills. And Keith, you're getting tuned up for the Crosse County Amateur Quick Trip Seniors County Am, aren't you?
Correct, yes. We're excited to kind of kick off that real level of high play that comes this time of year. So yeah, no, it's a good thing. We're excited to have them, and the golf course is in good shape, so I think they're going to enjoy it. I think we'll have a good day.
And what last year you said the same as the previous year and the previous year and the previous year.
Yeah, I'm always about even par. You know, I mean, that tends to be the. I think it's a good challenge, and and I think weather kind of dictates that a little bit. Are we going to be one under, two under, or one over? I mean, it seems like we've had a lot of the same guys battling for the same scores for a lot of years here. So there's some quality players that you shoot even par here on a day like that. You've played really well. Oh yeah,
and that's exactly what Paul Williamson did last year when he shot that 71 with a couple of great shots on 15 and
I mean, I think that's what it. There's certain holes here that lend themselves to taking advantage of, but there's. The easiest hole out here can also be the hardest hole. I mean, there's some challenges, and I think, when you come in on that home stretch in 15, 16, 17, those are all good holes that are going to test you at the end. And, I think 18's been to me, that's a pleasant change. It's an opportunity. That's one hole that you can get. But again, it depends where the pin is. Always, and which side you're coming in from. That creates the challenge.
Yep. And Willie told me last year, he said, I'll catch it up with the video we're going to follow with here with some of the past champions from last year. But Willie said last year, he says, my nemesis was number 11 again. He said, I got a bogey, but it could have been a 7 or 8.
And that's one of those holes where it's like, okay, some people would feel like that's the easiest hole, and some people just doesn't fit their eye. You know, and it's got those big enough trees that are always there to mess with you just a little bit. That's the fun thing about the championship, though.
That's right.
When you get that many good players together and you're battling out there, I mean, that's what makes it fun. And again, is it your day? And did you get a few good breaks? Did you miss in the right places? So I think we have kind of taken our rough down a little bit. So we're going to see if that lends itself to maybe a little bit better scores. We have a very busy golf course, and we found that if we can bring that rough down another quarter inch, it tends to make the balls a little easier to find, and the shots out of those roughs a little easier, and
speeds up play.
And again, does it speed it up? Nope, it just doesn't slow it down. And that's the part where it's like, okay, it just hopefully it makes it more enjoyable for that average golfer that wants to come out here, and again, should it lend itself a little bit? Yeah, I think it maybe lends itself a little bit to scoring. It might, the good player might have a little better chance out of that to control the ball and the flight. I'm gonna guess this year that 2 under. I'm taking it my first year. I'm gonna go below par. I think it looks like, I was watching the weather this morning. It looks like the weather's going to be nice. So I'm going to say that somebody goes out there and steps up and gets a couple under par.
Well, let's see if they do or not.
I hope so. I hope so. It'll be a good test.
Keith, appreciate it as always.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bob.
Marv Davis. For years I've called him Marvelous Marv. And Marv, you played in the seniors, the Quick Trip Seniors County Am today here at Forest Hills. How'd you do?
I had a 79. I had one bad hole, but it's the best round I've had this year.
And that was your gross score.
It was. I don't know what the net is, but I think 63, I heard.
Yep, that's what it is, 63. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. And I'm 84, so it's quite a bit under my age. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I've explained before that the secret to shooting better than your age is just to get old.
We're here at Forest Hills Golf Course with Darren Sims. And Darren is a pretty happy camper today. He won the first flight in the Kwik Trip Seniors County Am. Darren, tell us all about it.
I golfed a good round, the best round I've had, competitive round, probably since about 2001, so it's been almost 25 years, and never golfed that well out here at Forest Hills. Break 78 would have been very, very nice, but today I had 24 putts, I think was all, and 6 birdies, and stuff was just going in the hole from all over the place, and probably made 3 or 4 putts outside of 40 feet, and probably another 4 or 5 putts from outside of 20 feet. Everything just seemed to be going in, and didn't get in a lot of trouble, and after a while it was got to be a little contagious, and our whole group, we started making putts and had a good time, and it was a nice day out there, and just glad I can still golf at this level with these guys out here.
Bob Lamb, we're here at Forest Hills Golf Course in La Crosse, and Paul Williamson just won his 6th Kwik Trip Seniors County Am title. Willie, you just keep chugging along here.
Yeah, yeah, it was good today. I mean, I hit 8 greens in the front, and I finally birdied 9, and then I missed like a 4-footer on 17, and Mike Gary's yelling at me up in the hill, "Come on, you got to make those." And I said, okay, so I birdied 9, and then 10 was good. And my nemesis hole out here is number 11. I double bogeyed that hole again today. Luckily, I hit a tree and it didn't go out of bounds. It stayed in bounds, so I only made a double, which is okay compared to could have been a 7 or an 8. And then coming in, I birdied, let's see, 13 on the way up. I birdied that one, and I birdied 15, par 5. So I'm coming back to 1 under, and then hit over the green on 16, and the rough is really thick back there, and I ended up barely kept the ball down the hill on the green and 2-putted for a bogey there. Hit it in the bunker on 18 and got up and didn't quite get up and down, but I hit it about maybe 8 feet and just left it short. But 71 was good. The course is great shape. Kudos to my new next door neighbor, Jordan Hill, who's the new superintendent here, and he told me they're going through changes with the irrigation system. But the course was good. I mean, I had probably one lie that I had to move my ball. Otherwise, I had good lies all day long.